Welcome to Raider Talks postgame. I am your host, Art Navarrete, here alongside Nick Yobara. We are here following a 48-9 loss to the Kansas City Chiefs. Tough game all around. Nick, what are your first thoughts?
Yeah, no, tough game all around. It was a little hard to watch. 17 seconds into this ball game, it's already a fumble, scooped up for a touchdown. We just didn't come out and have our stuff today. It looked like we played with no energy, no passion, and it was horrible. A lot of turnovers, and it seemed like when we started kind of getting something, it was either a turnover or a sack or a penalty that would just kill the drive. Still no excuses, no anything. Defense took two steps back today. But there wasn't that much good things to go about. Renfro did have a good game, except for that fumble. Still on pace for 1,000 yards. That's my big thing with him, 1,000 yards. But we got our butts whipped today. On to next week.
Yeah, I would like to mention some of the notable mistakes. One of them being that first play of the game. Josh Jacobs fumbled. Kansas City recovered it, got a touchdown out of it, and 17 seconds in the game, you start with the ball, and the Chiefs had the lead 7-0. That's just a tough way to start a game, and you already felt your back against the wall. You felt like it was too hard to climb out of that just from the beginning, 17 seconds into the ball game.
No, yeah, because I think me and you talked about this. We needed to play perfect, or we had little to no margin for error in this ball game. And coming out in your first play, you turn over the ball, and not only turn over the ball, but you give Kansas City 7 points right off the bat. I just felt like you're right. Like if it was too much to overcome, and then like I said, then we come out, penalties, sacks, other turnovers cost us the game, and then you look at it and it's already 35-0 on the scoreboard. It was just a lot today.
Yeah, this game hurt. Nothing really exciting in this ball game either. There's nothing really to get up and cheer about, which was the part that made it even worse. It was just all Kansas City today, and it was tough. But you know what? We are 6-7. We're a game out of a playoff spot, and we're just going to need to keep pushing here on out. It was tough, but I think maybe we can salvage this season a little bit and hopefully get a win next week. We always play the Browns good, and then you kind of be feeling good going to that Broncos game. And I think if you win out, you're going to get a playoff spot, and that's all we wanted from this Raiders team all along.
Yeah, I know we said it this week, but in reality, playoffs start next week. Everyone who's in front of you, you play. It's going to be a tough gauntlet to go through. But you're right. We go 4-0. I think we match up great against the Browns. Baker has never beaten us before. Then we play the Broncos. We beat the Broncos this season, a couple times last season. And then you go into the Colts and Chargers where they're hot, they're good, they're two good football clubs. But let's take it week by week. We got our butts kicked this week. Now it's Cleveland Browns week, and I'm excited for that game.
Yeah, I'm excited for next week's game as well. And this is actually a really good test for us because it is like a middle of the pack team on the verge of being a playoff team, and we'll see how we're going to play them, especially in their home stadium. It gets rowdy there in the Dog Pound.
Yeah, and they're kind of like us. They're really off and on. I haven't been really, really following them all season. I know they're 7-6, but kind of off and on. Hey, they're here. No, they're not. They're not. So we'll see. We do go to Cleveland Saturday night. Well, we're West Coast, but them being East Coast, it would be a Saturday night game. It's going to be a good test. Good to see where we are. Let's try to get back to 500 and do something special this season.
Yep, Raiders football on a Saturday. That one should be fun. The goal for the rest of the season is not to get our game changed for another game because we got our ass whipped that bad. That was horrible. But you know what? Let's be positive. We got to move forward and hopefully get a couple wins, string some wins together, and try to make a playoff push here. We're in an odd NFL season where there's nothing for certain. There's no dominant teams. There's not that one team, even in both conferences. And anything can happen here. like anything can happen. The saying "any given Sunday" is true throughout this season for sure. And that 7, even 6, even the 5 seed is open for grabs.
Yeah, everything's open. I'm just gonna say the 5-6. You're probably gonna need some help. But who says we can't sneak? Who just says we can't sneak into a wildcard spot at all? Colts and Chargers are in front of us. We play them. Browns are in front of us. We play them. Broncos are now in front of us. We play them. Let's go take what we want. We want a playoff spot. It starts this week at practice. Let's prepare good. Let's do everything right, and let's go to Cleveland and show Cleveland what Raider football is all about.
Yeah, we're going to look at this playoff picture a little bit. At 5, we got the Chargers, and they're a really solid football team. They beat us earlier in the year, but they've been off and on, kind of like us, as of late. So we should see how they're going to do the last couple of games here. They're sitting at the 5 seed. And at the 6 seed, we have the Colts. So Chargers, we play, 5 seed. Colts, the 6 seed, we play them. They're playing really good football right now. We play them in a couple weeks from now. And we'll see when the time comes. But another playoff team. So we kind of, in a way, we not technically, but we kind of control our own destiny, especially the way this football season's going, because some teams are going to fall. At the 7th seed, you got the Bills. The Bills are just on the absolute decline. Their offense has been pretty bad. So we'll see what happens, but Josh Allen ain't looking as good, as sharp as he was in the beginning of the season, and that offense ain't looking as sharp. The Browns are at the 8th seed, and they're at 7-6 as well. So we're only one game out from these 6 and 7 playoff seeds, and we play them next week in Cleveland. If we beat them, we'll take a big leap, and we'll be feeling good going into that next game against the Broncos, Colts, then Chargers. At 9, we got the Bengals. The only thing that sucks about this one is that we lost to them. So, like tiebreakers and all that, we can fall to them. But the Bengals lost, and they're kind of on the decline a little bit now. The last couple games in a row. The Broncos are the 10 seed. They're a team I'm not scared of. The Broncos are just a decent football team. They're kind of getting better right now, but they're not playing as good of football teams as we're playing. We're playing playoff teams every week, it seems like. At 11, we got the Steelers, and we got the tiebreaker over them. The reason they're ahead of us is because of that tie. They're 6-6-1, and the Raiders are 12 at 6-7, and the Dolphins are at 6-7 as well, behind us at 13. So the AFC is wide open, and it should be a fun race going into the end of the year.
Yeah, it's crazy to think that we are the 12th seed and we are still in this. But the way our schedule lines up and everything, we got, except for the Bengals, everybody ahead of us we play or we beat. We beat the Steelers, we beat the Broncos already. We beat them again. We got ultimate heads up over them. You got to go beat the Browns next week. The only thing is the Bengals. Of course, we lost to them. But the Colts and Chargers, we do play them. We got to play some of our best ball of the season. I think a good thing for us is I don't think we've seen Raiders play a complete game all season. We haven't played our best ball all season. Let's go on a 4-game stretch right here playing our best ball and, hopefully making this the playoffs hot and we can do some damage.
Yeah, we got our backs against the wall for real right now, and we'll see what this team is really made of in these last 4 games because they got everything they want out there for them. They're just going to need to go take it.
Yeah. It's crazy. It's crazy because, we're 12th seed, 6-7, losing record, last place in the West, but we kind of control our own destiny. That's what's weird about it. We control our own destiny. So, let's take what we want. We want a playoff spot, no matter if it's 5, 6, 7, something weird happens. We're AFC West champs. Let's go take a playoff spot, get in there and make the tournament and, see this team in action.
Yeah, 100%. I think you get this team in the playoffs, it's better for the NFL. It's going to be great for, obviously, Raider Nation. And a team like right now where it seems like it's over. And if they just make it to the playoffs with nothing to lose, it's going to be a deadly team in the playoffs, especially if they sneak in. That means they're hot at the time. And I think the hottest team's going to win this season.
Yeah, I mean, I think you got nothing to lose right now. I think everybody's writing us off. Losing record, last place in the West. I think you got nothing to lose right now. You know, you don't got a playoff spot. You know, you don't got anything. You're a losing team, losing record. Let's go out. Let's go show people that we're for reals. That, you know, this stretch isn't gonna define our season as being a losing season or another, you know, mid-season fail. Let's go out, finish the season strong, and see where we are after Week 18.
Yeah, let's go out and get that 10-7 record that we want. A 10-7 record, and that's a successful season for the Raiders this year. And hopefully they can build off that for years to come. But again, we shall see. It's going to be a fun AFC, and it's really a fun AFC West as well. The Chiefs are kind of taking over now. So I can't see the Raiders or Chargers going and taking that spot for number one. Even though the Chargers are right there, Chargers are kind of an off and on team as well. Their offense gets silent some games, and the Chiefs are just going uphill, and they're just getting better and better and better. And there's nothing I would like more for the Chiefs to go up to that one spot and the Raiders sneak into 7 and get a rematch in Arrowhead.
Yeah, if Chiefs do the one spot and we're to 7, we play 2 in the wild card round.
They're the bye.
But then, you know, we'll take care of business the first week, and then we'll go to Arrowhead the second week and beat them. But yeah, no, because it's I still think we match up great against these dudes. You know, it just sucks because we haven't put it together. I was telling my brother, I was just like, how do you go and almost beat these dudes twice last year? And then come out and then put up 90-plus points, almost 100 points on you in 2 games. Like, it's just unbelievable. But I still think we match up great against these dudes. Third time's a charm. Hopefully we see them in the playoffs.
Oh, they don't want to see us for a third time. And, yeah, you're right. They get that bye. Number 1 seed gets that bye. But if the Chiefs, they're 3s, they climb up to 2, and the Raiders sneak into 7, I'm just saying I would love to see the Chiefs one more time and give them a run for their money and hopefully beat them in an early round. And then the Raiders will just be feeling great just going in on that playoff run. Because as a fan, the Patriots are the 1 seed, Titans are 2 seed, Chiefs are 3, Ravens are 4. You guys know the 5 through 8, as we told you them earlier. But the Patriots are a team I'm not really scared of. They're a young team. Of course, they're going to be solid. They're going to be well coached. But they're a team that doesn't have as much firepower as a team like the Chiefs. Tennessee Titans, again, another solid football team, not playing great teams every week, not playing playoff teams every week. They're without Derrick Henry, so they're not a team I'm not scared of, especially without Derrick Henry. The Chiefs, like I said, I think they're the scariest team, and I'd love to see them in the first round, beat them, and I think we got not easy, but I think we got a good road to the Super Bowl. And then the Ravens at 4. And the Ravens just lost Lamar Jackson today. We don't know how he's going to be. We're praying for him. Hopefully he's going to be all right. But we already beat him a time before with Lamar Jackson. Obviously, they have some guys out, like Marcus Peters, and a couple of their running backs as well. So we shall see. If the Raiders can sneak in the playoffs, I like what I'm looking at in the playoff picture because it doesn't look like it's not doable. It looks doable.
Yeah, no, everything's wide open. I think whoever is in the playoff picture 1 through 7 can be in that AFC Championship game, can be in that Super Bowl. Everything's wide open. You know, like I always said, why not us? Why not us to get a playoff spot? Why not us in the AFC Championship? Why not us in the Super Bowl? You know, it all starts Saturday. We got to go 4-0. But, yeah, whoever, it's just wide open. And but I think right now Chiefs are the clear-cut favorite, maybe to come out of the AFC.
Yeah, 100%. Right now, we just got to have positivity. We just got to spread positivity for this team, and hopefully we can make a run. I mean, we're right in it. Though it feels like the end of the world right now, in reality, we're right in the mix, like we're saying. So we just got to be pumped up for this team, support our team, and hopefully they can make a run and make the playoffs. And if they lose one more game, then that's when you start talking about the draft, start talking about our next GM, next coach, and all that. But right now, it's time to just watch some hopefully good Raider football the next 4 weeks. Enjoy the next 4 weeks of football, and hopefully we get an extra week. We haven't had that extra week in forever.
Yeah, I think you said it best. You know, we got to go out, play some good football these next 4 weeks. You know, let's try to stay positive. You know, what we saw today was embarrassing. You know, what we've seen this past couple of weeks have been embarrassing, whatever, but everything we want is still right in front of us. We're not far off at all, to be honest with you. Like we said, we control our own destiny. Let's be positive. Let's go out. Let's play some good football. You know, it all starts this week. Let's go prepare. Let's go practice good. You know, and let's go show Cleveland Saturday what Raider football is all about.
Yeah, let's go to Cleveland. Let's go to that rowdy crowd, that rowdy fan base, the dog pound, and show them what Raider Nation's all about. Let's show them the black hole a little bit, and let's go get a win. Just win, baby. Let's just go out there and do our jobs and play some good football. It seems like we're due to have a really great game soon.
Yeah, you know, and you know, you talk about matchups. I think we match up great against these guys. You know, Baker's hasn't beaten us. You know, it seems like we always have an answer for him. And just like you said, it seems like our time is coming. You know, we're due for a good game, big game. Like I said, we haven't played all around a great game yet. Let's put everything together this week, and you know, hopefully the end result is great.
Yeah, 100%. Hopefully we can rally. Hopefully this team can rally, and they can go and make the playoffs and make a run. We shall see what happens. I'm excited for next Saturday. I think next Saturday, for real, is a do-or-die game for the Las Vegas Raiders.
Yeah, I think you treat every game like playoffs. You lose, you're out. You know, and I know we still got 4, and it's, you know, because usually in the playoffs you lose, you're done. You're not playing no more. But you lose, you're done. You're done for the season. Then, like you said, we start talking about drafts and free agents and coaches and quarterback situations and everything. But playoffs start this week. For us, we got to go 4-0. We got to win out. Let's do it.
Let's go do it. Let's go win some ball games and get a playoff spot. Let's go do it. Everyone's saying they can't, so let's just go do it. We got all the talent in the world. We got talented running back right now. Well, I mean, Barber's good too. We got talented running backs. We got talented wide receivers. We got talented tight ends. Hopefully Waller comes back. Hopefully good Mullen comes back next week. Mullen did struggle today, and it was pretty embarrassing actually, but this is his first game back. Hopefully he can get in the swing of things next week and help contribute to us and help us win. But hopefully we can put a good game together. We got a lot of talent, got a lot of these guys that look like they refuse to lose. Let's see what they're really made of. Let's see if they can really bounce back from a game like this. They've bounced back from worse. They bounced back from things off the field that's been so much worse than this loss against the Chiefs. Let's go out. Let's go win a ball game.
Yeah, let's go out. Let's go win a ball game. Hopefully, Waller comes back healthy, ready to go. You know, Mullen, you saw the rest. You saw the rest in Mullen today. But, you know, let's go out in Cleveland at the Dog Pound and show them what Raider football is all about.
What's the weather looking like in Cleveland?
The weather right now, so it's 1:30, so it'd be 4:30 over there. Kickoff's supposed to be 39 degrees with possibly some rain. No rain, but it's going to be 39 degrees. It's going to be cold. The wind, it might be close to 20 miles an hour. So
it was like 15 miles per hour today, and it felt like it was moving. Yes. 20 miles per hour is going to be pretty tough.
Yeah, no, and I this is for pregame and Raider Talk Thursdays, but this might look like coming like it might be a little running game a little bit. So offensive line's got to step up. We might have to run all through these dudes and. look for some deep plays once in a while.
I'm gonna say what I think Al Davis would say. He said, "I don't give a fuck if it's cold. We're gonna go out there. We're gonna take what we want."
Yeah, no, let's go out there. Like I said, and now looking at the weather, let's go out. We got a game plan great against these guys, and come out with a big dub if we want to keep this playoff hopes alive.
Let's go embrace it. Everyone's going to doubt us because of this weather, because of the state of the Raiders right now. Let's go embrace this. Let's go embrace how cold it is. Let's go embrace our backs against the wall. Let's go embrace everyone saying, no, the Raiders can't do it. They're not good. They're not this team. They're not those type of guys. Derek Carr can't get the job done. Everyone embrace it and go out there and go Raiders against the world.
Yeah, let's go prove people wrong. Last year we played Cleveland. In Cleveland, it was cold. It was windy. I think Carr only threw for like 100 yards. It was an ugly game, but we won a dogfight just by running the ball, some timely passes and everything. Hey, let's go do that again. We've done it. We've seen it. Like you said, let's prove everybody wrong. Everybody thinks we can't do this. Everybody thinks, our offense is done. Everybody thinks, our defense is last in the league now. And let's go prove people wrong. I think that should be the thing for the rest of the season is let's go prove people wrong because, we got the talent and everything to do it.
Yeah, 100%. We need to go and prove everyone wrong. Like I said, this is going to be a fun 4 weeks for the Raiders, and let's enjoy this football, and hopefully we can sneak into those playoffs. I keep saying it, but I'm just trying to manifest it.
Yeah, no, we want to go to the playoffs, and until we're mathematically out of it, we're always going to be, hey, we can go to the playoffs if we do this and this and this and that. We're not done until we're mathematically out of it. So like we keep on saying, it begins Saturday. We want to see this happen. So go make it happen.
100%. I want you guys to hear something real quick, just for a second.
Hey! What's this lying around shit? Well, what the hell is supposed to do, you moron?
War's over, man. Wormer dropped the big one.
What? Over? Did you say over? Nothing is over until we decide it is. Was it over when the Germans bombed Pearl Harbor? Hell no!
It ain't over now. Hey, who bombed Pearl Harbor, Nick? Orale. Well, I'll tell you that the Germans did not bomb Pearl Harbor. Nick was all ready to run through a wall right now. He said, "Let's go mess up those Germans." It's messed up, but go Raiders. We'll see you guys on Raider Talks Thursdays, and it should be a fun one.
Yeah, it should be. Go Raiders.